Hello guys, what is up? I am Liab121. Welcome to episode 8 of my blind playthrough of Final Fantasy II for the Game Boy Advance. Last time, we made our way to Deist Castle and found out there's a very big dragoon that we need to try and understand his language. Today, we're going to make our progress towards helping us understand his words. If you guys are hyped for more Final Fantasy II anyways, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content if you're real new, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I load on YouTube. Last episode on the card, up here. Anyways, joining me for Co-comm this time is a good buddy of mine. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I won't be here for long, but I'm happy to be here.
My good buddy xlives forever, aka Joey, is joining me for Co-comm for a bit.
Did you want the previous game in this YouTube video, or did you want to talk about the previous game in this YouTube video, or do you not want to talk about that?
Card up here, I guess.
Say that again?
Actually, no, I don't. By the time that video will be up, it will be way long after I post this video up.
Okay.
Also, something tells me I need to explore Castle Deist before I go anywhere else.
Hey!
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get super excited. Through some random shenanigans, I ended up with a little bit of Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
And I gained 20 cents while I was playing Tetris.
Yeah, he invested a bit into Bitcoin, that's what happened. Also, I just got a ton of good equipment. Winged sword. Oh, jeez. Look at that attack increase. $33 to $50. I mostly want defense. I think that should be fine.
I got another penny.
Don't mind me, I'm mostly just looking through some stuff.
Oops.
Sort. There we go. At least I can see other stuff. Cottage. Saint Spirit, a crystal that maximizes spirit. Sage's wisdom, a stone that maximizes intelligence. What's that mean? That doesn't mean that my intelligence level increases if I place on one of them?
I got another penny.
Other gloves, silver cuirass.
But yeah, I just ended up with a couple of bucks in Bitcoin. And...
It doesn't look like anyone that could really make use of, although... Yeah, attack goes up by 5, so I might as well do that. Although I'll need to remember to de-equip that after this, because I don't want to lose that sword. It's quite a good sword, to say the least.
I have never been into these kinds of RPGs. This is a good game, and I know that. Actually, I've seen footage on this game, and I can really get behind it. But I personally haven't played any of the 2D Final Fantasies before. It all looks like a Final Fantasy game, though.
Also,
Can you still hear me?
I just got a unicorn horn. A horn that acts something similar to Basuna. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. And another phoenix down. Yeah. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to search this place before I leave. That's good. Oh, actually, that chest on the side, I can't get. Oh, wait, I already got it. Okay, never mind. So apparently he's saying that one of the pendants is up here on the north in a cavern. So let me dealing with that soon enough. Nice. Okay, apparently I can properly attack those things now. I don't know why one of those weapons missed, but okay. I mostly don't want to waste my MP for those wondering. Blink Tome. I have a lot of tombs I can throw at enemies now. Hang on. Much better. Alright, Deist Cavern. Great, I got Mambush.
Is that silence or sleep?
Blind, so I reduces accuracy.
Blind, okay.
And no, not that blind. Of course I miss on both. Also, just realized I made a slight mistake with my allocation of the rolls. I think I was supposed to push Layla a bit front. Unless she already is in front and she just missed all her shots.
Well, if this is like any other RPG I've ever played, you're gonna want the people who are ranged and magic users in the back, and all of your warriors and attackers in the front.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello. You come across the remains of Dragoon. Something nearby on the ground catches your eye. Oh! Well, that was easy.
Find a pendant, huh? Not you found a pendant?
Actually, yeah, that's true. Why did it say find instead of found? Weird.
Probably because of poor translation.
Probably.
This is the GBA version, right? So
That is true.
They updated some of the translation, but apparently there's a way to mod this version, although I wouldn't do it to your current save file.
No, I don't wanna.
Make the handwriting just a little bit better and better translate some of the more egregious typos in the game.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just experience the game on its own.
Yep.
Also, if I already found the pendant, do I just need to go back? Because technically that's why I came here for. Unless you let me there's more than one pendant around here, then, which might be the case. Instinct is telling me the latter, honestly. Oh,
How far would you
yikes.
say you're through the game?
Huh?
How far in the game would you say you are?
This is episode 8.
So what? I don't know. I don't know how many hours that is though. How long is each episode then?
40 minutes.
Okay, so you've got about 6 hours in the game. I'd say you're about maybe a third of the way through the game. Final Fantasies tend to be long.
Oh, nice. 4 level shield level increase, a lot of stats increase. Yeah, Final Fantasy 2 is very unique in its way. Honestly, I do not mind it. I know some people are not really a big fan of this system, but honestly, I don't mind it.
You said you played through Final Fantasy 1 before this, right?
Yeah, and I'll admit it was quite hard to catch up because really, it was all over the place at times.
Is this your first experience with Final Fantasy?
Yes, it is.
Really? So you're... How do I say this without giving anything away? You're probably really gonna love 6.
Okay. Okay. That's not really saying much, but okay.
6 is when the storytelling got a lot more compelling, when things got a little bit more dramatic, when the storytelling got a little bit more modern, if that makes sense.
Hmm. I love the fact that Celtis keeps getting attacked. Ether. I could use that, thank you very much. With how many times these guys keep attacking me, I could definitely use that. Nice. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's not a pathway. As soon as I jump in, Revenants. Uh-oh. That's slightly worrying. Ooh, that wasn't even enough to kill him. Attack heals, huh? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to deal with. I love enemies that heal themselves when they attack me. Clearly. That's a lot of money. Yellow Soul. The further I go down this cave, the more concerned I am with these enemies. Because, like, I'm not even sure whether I'm supposed to be here or not. And, oh my goodness, that heals. Although it looks like they are one-shotted very easily, so magic is not the answer to these guys. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be interesting to deal with. Man, these guys are rough to deal with. Like, the damage output is so, like, getting a bit higher to the point I'm slightly uncomfortable at times.
So hey, I had a quick question for you. I know you're not doing multi-worlds anymore, but would you ever be down for onlines or SMZ3Os?
At the moment, not really.
Okay. Just kind of burnt out on Zelda and Metroid?
Yeah, plus at the same time with all the transitional stuff that has been happening to me, I honestly just want to settle in a little bit more and play games I like.
Yeah. Is it weird having a widescreen
Yeah, somewhat.
camera?
It really is, but I really enjoy it. Trying to get Thunder up to level 5 as well. All my skills are actually, oh, sorry, offensive skills are actually paying dividends now. So that's nice to see. Whoa, another wing sword. Hellfire and Blizzard Tomb. What's this do? A same with the same effect as fire. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me try something.
You had Dog get subscribed to you?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That was a good friend of mine.
Was he just gifted a sub or something, or did he actually subscribe himself?
No, subscribe himself.
That's cool. Mister, I've been in Joseph Saley's videos, and now I have Dog subscribed to me.
Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Oh, come on, really? Well, I might die. And all because Isuna did not work not once, but twice. Oh my goodness.
Hey, and one more question pertaining to a different game. Have you, do you have any interest in Ori at all?
Not really.
No? Alright.
I'll admit. Oh. Oh my goodness, he's dead! Dude, why do you keep missing? Oh my goodness. Wow, that was absolutely horrendous. And spirits, they just wisdom again. Flame bow. Then again, both are not really that useful. Knights armor. Oh, adamant toys. Okay, that's not gonna be too much of a problem. Where is my ether? You know what? There we go. All my MP, all my MP back.
I lost a penny. No!
Are you
My
the
whole life is over.
Are you the 1%?
Far from it, my friend.
Also, there we go. The swords are doing a lot more damage than before now, which is good. Oh! That was an Oko as soon as I saw the number. Wow.
I lost another penny!
Get us out of here, please. Alright, let me see that armor real quick. Oh, wow! Well, in that case... I just swapped my armor for the knight's armor and given the gold armor to Maria. Miss. How much does Thunder do on Select Height? The answer is a decent chunk. What I find funny about this game is that you could technically like hit your own like comrades just to increase your stamina and your health. Which I still find funny about this game.
There's never been any restrictions as to hitting your comrades or attacking your comrades in Final Fantasy, as far as I know.
I know, but still, that's still hilarious to see. Also, Layla's level 5 Thunder and Maria's level 5 Cure. So that's pretty good to see.
In later games, there are mechanics that where they're like really advanced tactics.
The lowest most reaches of the cavern hold the life spring. The place the wyverns use as a hatchery. That means I had to come down there, but we seek your aid in destroying the Empire, common foe. Will you help us? The Empire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood.
Anyway, like I was saying, there are some mechanics where you hit harder if you are more damaged, and sometimes if you really want to get like a specific strategy going, you can purposefully like hit your teammate with another character to lower their damage, and then that ups their damage, and they just do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Also, look at this. Take the aid to the cavern north of here and submerge the life spring. The last remaining wyvern egg. Now it's our procession. Anything else you could tell us? Oh, it's just resting. I thought he was dead for a second there. The lowest most reaches the cavern hold the life spring. So I was supposed to get the pendant, get out of there, and then yeah, I was supposed to get the pendant, get out of there, and then afterwards get the egg, and then come and get back inside to go into the life spring.
That dragon was like, "I'm out. Good night."
You know what? I'm actually gonna... Well, of course I get ambushed. I was about to say I want to like do a bit of grinding, and then afterwards I'm gonna heal up back at the town right next to us. Because funny thing, even though we're like on a ship, we're apparently right next to one of the towns we've been before, so that's kind of nice. I did not know Ogre Mage had Blink. Speaking of Blink, we got Blink Tomb. Oh, goodness. Can I please just carry on with the game? I don't want to fight more enemies thus far.
That's the nature of Final Fantasy, especially early Final Fantasy.
Trust me, it's kind of annoying in my opinion.
It gets better.
But there's one thing that still like bugs me every time I play Final Fantasy. It's just how much I get encounters. It's just ridiculous.
Well, fun story. Final Fantasy 3, quote unquote. It's not actually 3. It's actually 6. Came out here in the States and in Europe, and didn't sell anywhere close to as well as it did in Japan. And so the Japanese figured that Americans and Europeans didn't understand how RPGs worked. Like, at all. They thought we were frickin' idiots. And so they released the dumpster fire known as Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Oh.
And it is a dumpster fire of a game. It is been streamlined to a point of holding your hand so much that you end up like, okay, just to give you an example, there's this character you run into named Kaylee, right? And there's only a party of 2 people, right? That's already pretty much like, you don't know how to manage more than 1 player, so here's just barely 2, and let's see how you handle it. Oh, and if you can't manage it, you can put your partner on auto, so they just fight for you, right? And then what ends up happening, what else ends up happening is, like, I'm not giving away any story or anything, but there's a girl that you get on your team that follows you for a while to help you through the forest area, right? And then she gets, you know, poisoned and goes home and to rest it off or whatever. And then you end up getting her back later, and, right, even though she's been in bed for, like, ever and not doing anything, right, and has just gotten up to be able to help you with the next part of the game, she's like 6 levels higher than you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's horrible. And it's all because they don't want you to lose. Also, there isn't an overworld to speak of. It's more like playing Super Mario World, selecting a level. You look like you're walking around on an overworld, but it's not an overworld. You don't have any free explanation. You choose a direction to walk, and he just auto-paths.
That's
It's bad.
quite dumb.
Mystic Quest treats the player like
An idiot?
I know you don't normally. Well, no, this is going to be YouTube, so I won't. Mystic Quest treats the player like they are an absolute dumpster fire of a person. I highly recommend against it. Hello, Patrick.
Oh, yo, is it too late to say, I'ma hold your head? Joey?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought you completely...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah. The whole game holds your hand.
Yeah, that's why.
Through the whole game. It's bad.
That's why I say I want to hold
Super
your
Mario
hand.
RPG is easy, but it feels more kid-like, right? So, you know, you enjoy the story. You know, it doesn't hold your hand through battles, but you get healed before every major encounter. Save points are everywhere, so on and so forth.
Man, that's
there
just...
isn't an overworld, but you do have to explore a lot of places, so on and so forth, right? But the game is just a bit more acceptable and a lot more lighthearted, whereas Final Fantasy Mystic Quest just, you know,
spoon feeds you?
Treats you like you're just gonna sit there on your behind doing nothing.
Like the girl you were
Here,
talking about.
come with me! Grabs your arm and just drags you everywhere.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's a bad game.
Anyways. Man, I got a lot of blink tombs.
Yeah, sorry, you're playing a Final Fantasy, so I'm trying to think of Final Fantasy topics to talk about.
Hey, yo, it's fine, man. It's just kind of interesting to hear the stories, though. Hang on. There you go. It's kind of interesting to hear the stories of other games.
These are your first ever times playing any Final Fantasy, so I don't want to give anything away or whatever. Actually, I don't mind giving away anything about Mystic Quest. Don't play it. Just don't play it.
Don't touch it. That's the takeaway I'm getting from you.
There's this part where, like, this old man is trapped in a cave, and the only thing that can get him out are these gigantic explosives that only one guy in town knows how to use. And you find this one guy in town, and he just hands you 50 bombs and says, just throw them! It's like, you're the only person in town who knows how to use these things, and the big secret is, just throw them? Are you kidding?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that sounds like a bad game.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not an expert game analyst, but I'm pretty sure that is a very good sign that that's a bad game.
Yeah, it's
Does this still start a war for the Final Fantasy fandom? Best FF game.
I can give you my opinion on my favorites and why. If you want, Patrick.
Ugh. Alright, now for the big $1,000,000 question. Where do I go next? Because honestly, I don't know.
7, my experience with most Final Fantasy is 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are the ones I played. I've not played 1 through 6. I've played through about half of 6, actually. Oh, okay. So, 7 is a lot like Ocarina of Time.
Ah.
It is the most important one.
Way to make
And has varying degrees of overratedness.
Way to make it sound like it.
It's good. 7 is very good. It's not my favorite. It's like my second favorite. My absolute favorite Final Fantasy is 9.
Ah.
Nine has just a lot of stuff going for it. But the relationship between 7, 8, and 9 is weird. So I always start with 9 when I'm talking about the relationship between 7, 8, and 9. 9 doesn't have a lot of epic things in it, right? So the characters, with the exception of Vivi, aren't all that much to look at, and Steiner's pretty cool too. He actually goes through the most character growth in the game. But other than that, they don't really have a lot going for them by themselves. The weapons, they don't look all that great, you know. They're kind of cool, but they all pretty much look like generic, you know, staffs, swords, daggers, what have you. The levels are pretty generic, right? The areas, the overworld, the towns, they're all pretty generic, except for Trino Town. Trino Town's awesome. But the story is mediocre to good at best, right? But 9 is a game that is more than the sum of its parts. 8 has the exact opposite problem. 8 has a lot of cool concepts individually. The characters by themselves are great. The you know, they're all well written, and even Squall is well written, but he suffers from translation problems. He's well written in Japanese, but when they brought him over here, they turned him. The weapons are a very cool concept. The level and layout is cool. The airship is the best airship I've ever seen. The bad guys are great. Both stories, and yes, there are 2 stories in 8, are decent. Medium to good. But they did not put any of it together well.
Oh.
Like, it is put together...
With duct taped?
Well, like a garbage and a fire.
Oh, okay, at least you missed.
And 7 has both things going for it. The problem is it uses all of it and becomes overrated because of it. They're being so intense and so hard at everything that it's trying to accomplish that it's overrated.
And
that makes it my not favorite Final Fantasy. Now 10 has the same problem that Ocarina of Time had. New system, brand new setup, right? What can we do to make this look the best it can on our brand new system? And as a result, the gameplay isn't as long. It's a decent game and it's got a decent story, and I really do like it.
Wait. Pause. The enemy just healed me.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take
I just
it.
saw that happen.
I'll take it.
Patrick, Sephiroth's story is confusing to everybody, even people who understand it.
A staff crackling with lightning. Ooh. Hang on, what's your...
Wait, on the
Oh, you
character
are
that got
level
healed,
6! Well, in that case...
On the character that got healed, do you have a status, or a...
No.
You don't have, like, a piece of equipment or something that absorbs damage from that kind of attack or something?
No, think so. That was more confusing than anything.
Yeah, Patrick, Sephiroth's story... See, people who even understand it still confuse them.
Huh.
And I think that's the point.
It's like a paradox, some sort.
How do I explain this without giving anything away?
Well,
You've never played 7, and this is weird.
I know the answer. You don't.
Well, I won't explain it, and I won't give anything away. Yeah, I won't say anything about it then.
I want to go... Oh, crying out loud. Why are there 2? Well, I might be in trouble.
I think people like Sephiroth because he's got long flowing white hair and a 6-foot-long sword.
That's it.
Well... You guys want to hear an interesting story about Sephiroth that doesn't give away anything in the game? This is a personal story of mine. I was 15, and I was going to my very first anime convention. And I was super excited to see people cosplaying and favorite characters that I knew and loved, and I was a big 7 fanboy back in the day. My opinion has slightly changed since then. But, you know, Sephiroth is awesome, right? He's still awesome. I still acknowledge that he's freaking amazing.
Uh-huh.
But I saw somebody cosplaying as Sephiroth.
Yeah.
And I walked up to this person because I wanted to get a picture with them because it was the best Sephiroth cosplay. It was the only Sephiroth cosplay. Well, no, there were like 4 or 5 people that I was in line with that were dressed as Sephiroth, but this person seemed to be the best. Yeah. This person seemed to be the best looking Sephiroth that I could find. And so I wanted to get a picture with this person because I thought they had worked really, really hard on their costume. So I walk up to them, and you notice I haven't used any pronouns yet.
Pronouns?
Yeah, it was a girl dressed as Sephiroth. And I got extremely confused because I found myself attracted to this person.
I mean... That's not the worst thing.
No, it's not. But I was 15 and didn't understand, right? I found myself attracted to this girl that was dressed as a guy. And she was wrapped in everything. Like, you know, I don't know if you know, but some girls wrap their upper torsos to not have those appear. If they want to appear as male, especially when they're cosplaying. Sometimes they just do it anyway. But I found myself attracted to this girl. We were about the same age, so, you know.
And that's not the worst thing.
There.
Oh!
But, yeah, that's when I discovered
you
that
saw
girls
what happened,
dressed
right?
as guys can look hot.
Yo, you saw what happened, right?
I did. Did you fall down the bridge?
Yes, I did. I'm not too sure that's supposed to be where I'm supposed to go, but it does take me deeper into the area.
Well, now the trick is finding your way out.
Well, to be fair, they did say about the oh, yikes. They did say about the place where I need to take the egg being like very deep into the cave. So if I were to fall down, that actually might be taking me even closer to where I need to go.
But yeah, that is my funny Sephiroth story.
Or am I going backwards?
This is true, and it does happen.
Oh, crying out loud. I'm resetting.
Why are you resetting? I didn't catch it.
I was there just now. I picked up the chests that were there. On my first visit, I got the pendant, then explored deeper, and got to a dead end with chests. The second trip was just that. So basically, the game would have taken me in a whole long route if I were to go continue on that bridge. Because I was already there.
You probably haven't played it, but you've heard of Sora from Kingdom Hearts, right?
Well, I'm in trouble.
Dumbest convention story. I don't have one that's dumb, but I have one that's funny and turned very, very serious.
Oh boy.
It was my 3rd year at this convention. And there was a... nobody knew anything that was going on. Me and my friends were outside. They're all smoking. You know, it was good times, right? You know, we were just outside having fun. And this cop pulls up and sees a lot of us smoking. And, you know, he wasn't after us or anything for, like, you know, smoking or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But he comes up and he says, "Guys, have you seen any rolling heads around here?" And we're like, "What?" we were like, "No." He was
okay, his statement would
okay.
have... Hey, yo. I guess you could say that statement, that question would have turned some heads.
Yeah, we were so confused. Anyway, so me and my friends ran around the convention and told as many people as we could about this cop. And it became a thing where we had crowds of people running around making up a story about this head who was alive, rolling around the convention, trying to convince you to find him his body.
You would think people wouldn't get ahead of themselves.
Yeah, it was bad. We would not fit with the puns.
I am so sorry, guys.
Anyway, but this is where it gets serious. It turns out what he was trying to connect with the young people. And by rolling heads, what he had meant was somebody who had been struck. Like, somebody who had been assaulted.
Oh.
And I was talking to a security guard later about this hilarious thing that had happened because me and him had become friends at that convention for a few years, right? And so we were talking about this, and I brought up this head thing. We named the head Ichabod, by the way. It was hilarious. You had to be there.
A mirror with the same effect as wall. Oh.
But it turns out that this girl was at the, because every Saturday night at these conventions there's a rave. And this guy walked into the rave, no badge, no credentials to be at the thing. He just walked into at the convention. He walked into the hotel, walked into the rave, started hitting on girls and being stupid and dumb and like, you know, trying to be horrible. And this girl was trying to get him away from her, and she ran. And he went running after her, and she tripped over a long wire that was stretched out over like a, you know, a divide between some grass and a sidewalk, and hit her head really, really hard. And they had found her, and there was an ambulance, and he went to the hospital and came back the next day, and everybody was trying to figure out who she was and if she was okay. And it turned out she was. But yeah, that's probably the dumbest thing that's happened at a convention.
Yikes. That's still quite scary all the more.
It was. And
Dude!
what is it? Every this security guard's name is Otto. Me and him still talk to this day, actually. No, the girl should get a restraining order.
That's creepy. Yikes.
Yeah, it was creepy. And I don't know if they caught the guy or not, but that's here nor there. Anyway, this guy's name is Otto. And me and him are friends to this day. And I don't sleep at these conventions, ever.
Uh-huh.
I am up all weekend. And so at night, there needs to be a legitimate thing for me to do, especially if I'm not in a hotel room. And so I started working with security at night with them, but not part of their staff. So
like
I would just mingle and learn. Well, no, I wasn't even a volunteer because I didn't want to have a badge or a volunteer badge or a staff badge.
Oh.
But what I would do is I would mingle in shadier-ish areas and pay attention and see if anything seriously wrong was happening. And if they were, I wasn't to really do anything about it. I was just to kind of, you know, leave, go back to security, you know, report a location, let them know what I saw, and move on. And in doing so, I was kind of like the unofficial official security.
That's kind of cool.
And I still do that from time to time when I'm at this convention. I didn't go last year for obvious reasons, and I didn't go this year because we had a scare with my family on being sick. So I didn't go again this year. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. And then, but I will be going again next year.
Really, game? Really? And gives me the massive damage as soon as I get into low health. Seriously? Like, because of the damage output I'm getting is so like erratic.
Cool. Have you ever been to any conventions?
Nah, not really.
You ever do you have any plans to compete in any of your local classic Tetris championships?
We'll see. Also, there we go. There's the way I need to go to. I thought I actually went the wrong way for a second there.
Because I know you did really, really well in the last tournament you participated in.
If there's one place if there's one convention I always wanted to go to, it's PAX.
Oh yeah, PAX is great. I've not been to it, but I know a lot of people who've been to it.
Like, to those watching right now, you don't, some of you may not understand. I'm from Singapore, and the pandemic has really made traveling a whole lot less easy for us over here, and it makes it even worse when you think about
town.
Yeah,
because of the pandemic to go to this convention.
So basically, I'm in a situation where I can't even go. Ooh, nice. I can't even like go into conventions because I won't be able to even travel the country. Good thing three of you missed. Ugh. My goodness, I really hate when that happens.
Anyway, I hope I've been entertaining at least somewhat.
I mean,
But I am
nah,
gonna get out of
mean,
here.
it's mostly just been interesting to hear the stories. I myself don't really have many convention stories, if ever.
Oh.
Because honestly, the only convention I've been to was for a Southeast Asian like summit.
What was the subject?
Well, mostly like the high-end people like coming over to talk to one another about like peace and trades and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Oh my goodness, why all 6?
You're fired.
I would show this controller, but I'm not going to. Shut up.
Wait, you're using a controller?
Yes.
Really?
Look, from here on out, I'm using a controller no matter what for all my gaming stuff. Well, I mean, for GBA, for emulators, except for a few games.
Wait, what controller are you using?
Xbox One.
Can I see? I'm looking at your stream. Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness, can you stop doing that?
You can get a little wireless USB dongle
I'd rather not.
to use. Okay.
Hit that already up. Stop. Let's see here.
But anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I'm
Good watching
approaching.
you play Final Fantasy.
I'm approaching the end of the area, if I'm mistaken. In fact, yeah, I'll save here real quick, and I'll take a break real quick. It's been fun having you here.
Oh yeah. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya. Alright, those watching, I'm gonna take a quick break, then I'll come back, then we'll finish up the Deist Cavern.